Tonight's game being brought to you by Kyoto Seafood Buffet. All you can eat, one low price. Nissan of Valencia, home of the 2012 Versa giveaway. Scratch Golf, where you can play Pebble Beach during your lunch hour. Janice Jackson of H&R Block, corporate tax specialist, but she does personal taxes too. Elegant Shapes, luxury spa services without the luxury price. And the U.S. Marines, the few, the proud, the Marines. Boy, it is absolutely standing room only here tonight. And we've been saying it's going to be a loud game, and it is very loud in here.
No, this is, when I was coaching at Hart back in the day, you know, we played here a few times, not often because we were in another league, but I always remember it being very, very loud.
Not that that's a bad thing.
No. That it's for the kids.
So as we start the second quarter, Saugus with the ball. This is Garlitos into Davis, and Davis trying a quick touch pass, try to squeeze the ball into Matt Coleman. He's going to turn it over instead. Third turnover committed by Saugus.
You know, the Centurions need to limit those turnovers because they're not going to. The Cowboys are going to, like I told you, they're volume shooters. It goes up and it goes up often. So they are, Saugus wants to eliminate turnovers big time.
Sloan for three. And Coleman gets the board for the Centurions. And Gatewood has it knocked away from behind by Apsey. And Apsey's going to take it all the way in.
Well, that's what we're saying. You know, Canyon wants the pace to be up and down, take advantage of their quickness. The Centurions would rather it be in a half-court set. It's going to be a game of who can impose whose will on the other team.
Knocked away by Hendricks Davis. Here comes Apsey the other side. That was good defense by Matt Coleman, who forced Apsey to change the way he was going in for the layup.
Yeah, he just flew by the front of him, and that was enough to distract him.
Gatewood for three, knocks it in. And the Centurions retake the lead.
Yeah, this is one of those Foothill League games that we always talk about. You know, anything can happen. Both teams going back and forth.
Sloan for three. He's 0 for 3 on that, but Hendricks Davis pulls it down. Valuze puts one up. That's not going to work. That one's going to go off of, I think it was Matt Coleman who was trying to get the rebound. And that goes out of bounds. Checking back in for the Centurions, Colby Wilson. He's going to replace Zach Garlitos.
Yeah, another offensive rebound by the Cowboys. They're just really good at that, despite their lack of size.
Apsey dumping it off of Sloan again. Fourth time's a charm if you're Robert Sloan from behind the arc.
Well, I think that's part of their game. You know, spread the defense out, look for open shots.
And all season, Sloan 1 of 9 from behind the arc. So obviously Chad Phillips saying, son, get in there and start dumping on the threes.
Well, it's a Foothill League game. All weird things happen all the time.
And Coleman's going to get hit by Sloan. So Coleman should be going to the line to shoot too.
You know, the official ran in and sprinted in there like there was going to be some retaliation. So sometimes I think they can instigate, you know, by their behavior more than really what's going to happen. There wasn't going to be any fight in that situation, but it kind of got everybody worried.
The foul is called on Sloan. It's his first, the team's second, as Chudi Anezwe checks back into the game. He's going to replace Coley Apsey. Coleman making the first of his free throws. He's a 60% shooter from the line. And that was saved by Hendricks Davis. Nice athletic play.
Yeah, that was headed out of bounds.
And Nesway, right wing. Hendricks Davis swinging it around. Sloan to Kasdorf. Good. Back to a Cowboy lead.
Good ball movement by the Cowboys. looking for a seam. Kasdorf found it, took it to the rim.
Kasdorf now with 5 in the early going. Gatewood inside to Wilson. We have a whistle. This one's going to go against the Cowboys. That will be the first personal foul against Dean Hendricks Davis. He was on the floor, obviously not even close to the bonus yet, as that's 3 team fouls. High inbound to Coleman. Can't get it to go. Kasdorf gets the rebound.
And the Cowboys are semi-running it a little bit. They're trying to get it up the floor, but they get a turnover.
Gatewood. Well, the fans are going to...
Yeah, he's a fan favorite, Chudy. They like yelling Chudy, yep. Chudy.
Chudy and Nesway knocking that ball away from Gatewood. I don't know if Gatewood was thinking dunk there, or... And there's a Nesway knocking that ball away and coming up with a steal, taking it in.
He'll eat free tonight. All the student body out, he'll be taking him everywhere. And the cry goes up, Chudy.
Gatewood to try to tie it. Can't go. Wilson comes up with the rebound, and I got it.
Gabe Caldwell with the recovery. At least it didn't hit you in the head. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, I caught that with a pen in my hand.
Yeah. I saw you had both hands ready. That's why I didn't reach over to try to knock it away. I knew you had it.
All the way, baby, all the way. Cowboys' biggest lead of the game, and they're looking to extend on it right now. Devin Baldwin is into the game for the Cowboys. Oh, Apsey for 3.
It's a barrage.
6-point lead.
I think the Centurions have kind of lost their sting here. They just look a little disheveled right now.
Gatewood for 3. That was a little long, and Mitch Davis right there to clean it up. And we're going to have a timeout called by Saugus, stopping the action with 3:36 to play in the first half. Well, it is tax time. There have been some changes to the tax laws. Teacher deductions, capital gains, employee stock options. You need to see Janice Jackson at H&R Block in the Telly's Shopping Center in Saugus. Now, Janice specializes in corporate tax, but she will also handle your personal tax. Whether it's corporate or personal, Janice Jackson of H&R Block in Saugus is the person you need to see. Give her a call at 661-263-8550 or send her an email at janice.jackson@tax.hrblock.com. What a run by the Cowboys here.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with their effort. It's the first time we got a chance to see them. I can't believe how small they are. And yet you gotta credit Chad Phillips for coaching them up and getting them to be the #1 team in the division.
And Nesway to Apsey for 3 again. And that one's saved by Sloan. Giving it to Kasdorf. Kasdorf's going to kick it back out to Apsey. And Nesway saves that one from going out of bounds. Drives the baseline. Blocked from behind by Davis. And that was Baldwin trying to get it to put back, and that's not going to go. So multiple attempts for the Cowboys, and they come away empty.
Yeah, it's amazing they get multiple attempts. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but they're small. They're small. They have small players in the game. 6'3", Kasdorf probably the tallest player on the floor.
Knocked away, and Nesway comes up with a loose ball. Kasdorf. 7 for Kasdorf.
And they're putting a little pressure on the Centurions.
Lockwood pulls up from the right elbow, gets it to go.
And that's where Lockwood and Gatewood have to come to play tonight against this pressure. They're going to have to push the ball and get good shots like they just got.
And Nesway up on top to Baldwin. Golden for three.
When you got 5 players on the floor that can hit 3-pointers, you're awful dangerous. And the Cowboys, as we're learning tonight, this is how they win. They spread you out and shoot it from everywhere.
And Lockwood's gonna try the bank, and it is open in Canyon Country.
That's right, the bank's open tonight on Friday night.
7 points for Lockwood. We talked about the guards for Saugus. Right now, they both have 7 points. Lockwood and Gatewood.
Doing their job. They're both playing well tonight for the Centurions. You got to get some answers from someplace else.
Nesway to Golden to Apse. Talking about a hot shooting guard, Coley Apse. He's got 8 points, misses on that 3-point effort. Lockwood bringing it quickly down the other end. Gatewood, excuse me, back to Lockwood. And the bank on the other side. And I'll tell you, Chris Lockwood is laughing and shaking his head as he goes down the court. Can't believe he just banked it twice.
He's the chairman of the bank.
10 points. It's a 1-point lead right now. Golden trying to make it a 4. And Coleman can't get the ball, so will maintain Cowboy possession.
See what the strategy for Canyon is. They spread you out. They put guys on the 3 circle, and then you get caught one-on-one and they slash you to the basket with the drive, which is a very good strategy. And Coach Phillips has got them doing it very well.
Coley Apse, and as we said before, the Canyon Cowboys are #1 in Division II AA in the CIF Southern section. Golden for 3. Gatewood comes up with a loose ball. Down to Colby Wilson. Puts it in, and it's back to a Centurion lead.
Yeah, nothing spurs a transition basket better than an air ball by the Cowboys here. Saugus was able to take it in transition and get a pretty relatively easy shot.
Centurions on an 8-0 run. And is that one going to go against Apse? It is. He gave him a little shove, trying to go down the baseline to clear some room. Apse's first personal.
Yeah, I don't think the Cowboys are fully recovered from their loss to the Hart Indians on Tuesday night. You know, they started off pretty good in gangbusters, and then they've kind of settled back. I mean, like I said earlier, you lose your confidence when you have a 12-game winning streak, and then you lose a game that you don't expect to lose. So they've got to get their confidence back, and you usually do it on the defensive end.
Hendricks Davis back in for the Cowboys. Nick Olin seeing his first action for the Centurions. Shot clock is off. Garlitos. Gatewood. Olin for 3. And that's the end of the first half. And an 8-0 run closing it out for the Centurions gives them the 1-point lead as we head into halftime. Greg and I take a look at the first half when we return on the Kyoto Seafood Buffet Game of the Week.
To purchase this game on DVD, call the SCVTV Media Center at 661-251-8820 or send email to info@scvtv.com.
It's time again for the Santa Clarita Cowboy Festival, presented by Lockheed Federal Credit Union, happening Saturday and Sunday, April 21st and 22nd on the western streets of the historic Melody Ranch Motion Picture Studios. Located just minutes north of Los Angeles, the Cowboy Festival features 4 stages with live music and entertainment, activities for all ages, and the best peach cobbler west of the Mississippi. Admission is only $20 for adults and $10 for children. For information and tickets, log on to cowboyfestival.org. That's cowboyfestival.org.
Hi, I am Cesar Milan with Junior. In Santa Clarita, we love our dogs. And in our role as pack leaders, it is important that we do everything to keep our pets safe and healthy. This is why it is so important to license your dog through Los Angeles County Animal Control. Licensing your dog will make it possible for them to be returned to you in case they get lost or stolen. You will also get important reminders when your dogs are due for vaccination. Show your dog you care and license them today.